Hello and welcome back to Robocraft. Today we're just going to be doing some more battles. As you can see at the top right there, we have some premium from the recent promo code that came out. And let's see if I've still got it saved. In here, I don't. I believe it was thank you dash 365784, I believe, but I may have to correct myself on that. I will leave it in the description. Yeah, there it is. You see down there, Danchi Games telling us 365784. So go out and get that, and that's a present from the devs because of the recent DDoS attack on the Yahoo servers recently. That crashed all of the Robocraft servers and possibly other games as well, as that's what they run off. But I assure you that it should all work perfectly fine now. As we get into a battle, lots of premiums in this fight, which means more money for us, which is fantastic. Now I'm sure you have all seen and read the recent post by the free jam developers for Robocraft, and yes, that I'm talking about the huge plans for completely changing the way this game works. Now, I don't know any more than you guys. Obviously, I've just read it myself, but from what I can tell, they're going to completely rework not just how the game works, but the core aspects and the mechanics of the game are going to change. Now, this is a big and bold move from these guys, as it means that if it goes wrong, then it goes very badly wrong. But I think they'll manage to pull it off, and the majority of people will enjoy the new style. Now, for users, those of you who don't know, I would encourage you to go and read the post on their page. As we just try and apply some damage here, we were actually stuck. Oh, there we go. We got out. We got out of that. Let's see if we can escape. Actually, no, we'll push forward. Push forward. A bit more. Oh dear. But just to highlight some of the main features, they're adding in the ability to respawn in battles. So when you die, you do after a while come back, and you can really come back full and fight for your team again, which I think is going to add a lot more in depth to the battles, and I think it's going to be a really good idea. Secondly, they're now, well, this is sort of paired with that, is now the original main way of winning a battle through killing all of the enemy bots is pretty much been removed due to the respawning, and they've now added a more in-depth way of capturing an enemy base, or should I say destroying, because that is really what you're doing. Now, in order to do that, there's going to be some form of structure with some weird looking crystal cube things underneath it, and in order to destroy the enemy base, you must destroy all of these cubes. Now, that seems, you might think, well, I can just shoot from, halfway across the map with a rail or a plasma and it'll be a piece of cake. No, it's not going to be the case. There's going to be a dome-like shield around the base to protect you from this. Enemies and allies can both go through the shields, so everyone can drive through the shields. But also, you can not shoot through an enemy shield. So you can shoot through yours, but they can't shoot through it, and vice versa. Now, when inside the shield, you will also gain a constant healing effect from nano disruptors. Now, I'm not sure exactly how strong this is going to be, because I can imagine it won't be too powerful, as obviously that ends up with people just sitting in there and never dying, which could be a bit drastic, but the idea is that the defending team inside the shield get a massive defensive buff, constant heals, and they can't be picked off from across the map. So this is making it a lot harder to take enemy bases. Now obviously it is going to be possible, and they originally said that the game was going to be 20 to 30 minutes long. They've now sort of knocked that back a bit due to the feedback gotten from the community to about 10 to 20 minutes long games, which I think is fair enough, as we get a nice little victory there. I think that's perfectly fair, considering it will probably take a while to get the shields down and get inside and destroy it. Now, like I said just then, there is a way of removing the shields, and that is from capturing all 4 of the towers, known as fusion towers, around the map, by a similar fashion where you destroy the cubes underneath the structure, and it then respawns in blue for you and red for your enemy, showing that you can control it. There will be 4 points across the map. 2 start with you, 2 start with the enemy team, and if one team captures all 4 of these points, the enemy's base shield will be disabled. Now this encourages people to not only attack objectives but to defend them as well, and it also means that you can be more specific with the type of bot you have. SMGs will more likely be the ones that do the capturing and go for the main base, whereas plasmas and rails may be more defensive. They may be the ones that sort of sit nearby to these posts and try to protect them from the enemy recapturing them in a desperate bid to actually get their shield back up so they can defend their base with the heal buffs and the protective shield. I think this idea is very good. I think a lot of people, obviously there are some people that are scared or worried that this is going to break the game, and some people are very excited and hyped up about it. I am most certainly in the hype section of that. I'm very excited for this. I think it's going to be fantastic. Obviously there are a few points in it that do worry me, like how powerful the healing beams are, as we try and take on this mega. Come on. Oh no, we got murdered there. But nonetheless, it should be, in my opinion, I reckon it's going to be very good. We didn't get much from that, did we? Jesus, let's go into a challenge mode. See if we can get a bit more money from that. Desperately trying to earn some more money and build our megabot here before the removal of the boss battles. Yes, that's right. Challenge mode and boss battles for megabots will be being removed when the new meta comes out. This is simply because it's just going to be really difficult for it to work with the new meta, and the fact that not actually the devs, as far as they are aware, it's not actually working as well as it could be. It looks like we're not going to get into one of those battles. It's not working as much as they would like it to be. A lot of people find it fun as like an alternate game mode to play occasionally, and it's definitely can be quite interesting, but it's not really. It's never really been a main aspect of the game, so they're just gonna push that aside and for this, which I think is fair enough. I do enjoy boss battles, but sometimes I feel like if you don't have the right configuration as a boss, then you don't stand a chance in hell, because it doesn't really matter what the configuration of the enemy team is, or the little bots. They will still have a decent amount of SMGs, decent amount of plasmas, decent amount of rails, and in tier 7 and 8, which are mainly the ones that I end up fighting as a tier 10, they'll usually have a couple of healers. So I honestly feel that if you don't have an SMG, a rail, and a healer minimum as the 4 challenges, then your chances of winning are greatly reduced. Which is a bit of a shame. He's very well shielded. That's fantastic. Let them go around there. Let's get our asses around there, shall we? Oh, that looked quite cool, didn't it? Like a plane. An actual plane. Oh, I do like that. But I'm afraid I'm going to have to shoot you guys down if I can. I think... Really? And what do you expect? And what do you expect other people to do? That's appalling. What are you playing at? They've got a healer on their base, on our base, and we've got our whole team on theirs. I'm not going to be able to defend this on my own. No, not a chance in hell. He's a very well protected flyer. Another bad game. Do say I'm playing poorly today. Now, the next big thing that they are adding is sort of like a level up system within each game, known as overclocking. As you deal damage, get kills, heal, spot, or scout, get assists, capture points, etc., etc., you will gain points towards leveling up your overclocker. There's 13 levels, and basically what the effect of this does, it makes your bot better. Your guns shoot faster or deal more damage, your wheels turn faster and have a higher top speed. I'm assuming your aerofoils and your hover blades and your rotor blades will maybe be faster or have more lift, or something like that. Your thrusts thrust harder, so they're more powerful. Now, they said they were going to be a bit careful with how that works, because of obviously some bots are very finely balanced, so you increase the thrust and it could shake them up quite a lot and end up ruining the balancing of the bot. So the devs are aware that some bots are like that, and they will try their best to keep that well balanced. Got to apply as much damage as we can. Hit the healer. Go on. Is that all we're going to get from them? No, we're going to go around. We're going to keep going. So this overclocking is basically so that towards the end of the game, people who have done really well, like not just with kills but with damage and scouts, etc., and spots especially, I was glad to see that in the list, as not many people spot, but I spot an awful lot, so and you don't get anything for it, so it's good to see. See, look, I'm just gonna stop shooting just so I can spot these guys here. Look, like, not many people do that, and they don't pay attention to it either, which is rather irritating sometimes. Let's go forward and get this guy. Go on, get his guns. Boom. God, there's a lot of healers there. See if we can knock some out of the sky. Go on, get out of there. Take it, come on. Let's get around there. More damage to the healer. Don't care about the plasma bomber above me. Let's get the mega out of battle. Ow! Oh! Ouch! We got Tesla'd. Oh dear. Whenever I use Teslas, they're usually the first thing that disappear, but apparently that guy managed to keep him. But he's a medic, so it does make a bit more sense. It looks like we have won this, however. I hope. Yeah. Looks like we've won this battle. I wish you could spawn. Nah, that'd be a bit OP if you could spawn in spectator mode. But there we are. GG guys. I forgot to say good luck at the start. How appalling of me. But I'm really excited to see this overclocker sort of aspect, because it means it's gonna reward the better players for just generally doing better. You know, there could be people that do nothing all game and come out with a victory and get plenty of like RP and TP, and it's just like, well, you didn't really do a lot. And obviously the respawn solved the problem of, you know, some people can get taken out right at the beginning by a lucky, like, I say lucky, it's definitely sometimes just luck. Other times it is a good shot, but there's also luck behind it. By plasma rail right at the start, and you think, well, I've just been in that game, I died straight away, and what was the point? I got literally nothing from that battle. So, and it means your team is one man down. So the respawn allows you to come back and seek vengeance on those scoundrels that have killed you so early on, which I think is going to be good. Now, another change that they're bringing in, because there's lots of changes, they're bringing in 3 separate patches, in case you wondered. Another change they're bringing in is the addition of robotic pilots. A little bit of story behind that is that the E14, or whatever the faction is called, if you follow the Robocraft stories, is tired and has suffered too much loss of life, so they are deciding to add robotic pilots. So this basically creates a complete robot, like it's all robotic, there's no human involved, which is interesting. But the main point of this is it adds 3 different pilots that supposedly have like classes. So you've got a support or a defender, you have a medic or a healer, and you have an assault, sort of like attacking class. Get away from me, you. I don't want healing from you, because it's not real healing. Get away. Get away. I just want to kill the healer. I just want to kill the healer. Just let me kill your healer. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Ow. You again. So you were on my team last time. Oh dear. Hit him. Oh, the team have come to rescue me. Oh, thank you guys. I did distract about 3 players, so I probably deserve that. I deserve to be rescued. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. And a team victory, and we didn't get any kills, but we'd played our part as a team. You see, like that, you know, like there I was just distracting players and getting damage dealt, spots, and allowing the other team to get kills. You know, that gave me a bit more. You know, it provide a bit more to the team apart from just helping the win. It would, you know, help the team in a more direct manner, which I think is going to be excellent. Anyway, we're going to leave it there for today. let me know what you think about the idea with these new patches in the comments below. And if you enjoyed the video, please feel free to let me know with a like. And if you want to see more, then you know what to do. I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.